I don't know why I have those on. Anyway, Sandman K. It's hot, first of all, so my fingers, I don't need any fingerprints. Running it on my Colt 11.5 and my buddy's LMT 12.5. Chris, thank you so much for filming and all the fun stuff. Initial impressions of the Sandman K. I like it more than the Sandman S. The reason why, I'm left-handed, so I get a little bit less gas to the face. I'm running it with a 30 cal end cap. My buddy does have the 5.56 end cap, but I didn't want to run that on my gun specifically because I didn't want to send an end cap down range and then have to pay for an end cap. So put those here. There's not, so Capital Armory. My buddy, he went over to Capital Armory and that's where he got his. So I don't know if anybody wants to talk about that. I don't know why they don't have an indoor range. Probably because they live in the great communist part of Texas called Austin. And that's probably a really hard place to get an indoor range at. But yeah, the Dead Air Sandman S is definitely a very cool can to do. I like the chemo system. It's heavy. You know, that's probably one of the main cons about the chemo system. But a lot of my guns run chemo, and I like chemo. Chemo is not like a bad thing at all, but I do highly suggest Xeno mounts and other things like that if you want to go, or Rearden, even if you want to do that. But we finally got this can a little bit dirty, and it was fun to be able to shoot it and just run out here and do that. We're going to run it on my buddy's 12.5 next and see kind of how he likes it, because it is his can, not mine. But I did want to give a review out to them because I love this can. This is probably one of my favorite cans. I will probably buy one in the future, or Dead Air. You could send one out, and I will definitely do that. But I like it. It's not bad at all, and I do highly suggest if you're going to go out there and you're going to buy a can, you want to buy a cheaper can, either this or the Lahar 30. Now, I have the Lahar 30 in jail. I haven't got to shoot it yet. But yeah, this can keeps getting hotter by the second. We cooled it off with ice, and I don't know if that voids Dead Air's warranty or not, but this thing holds the fuck up, and it is a cool can to shoot. You know, the Dead Air logo is probably one of the cooler logos out there. And Chemo, honestly, a lot of people don't know this. Chemo is the answer to Silencer Co.'s ASR because, from what I understand, ASR is cancer, and apparently Chemo treats cancer. So I guess that's kind of why we did that. You know, chemo treats cancer, doesn't cure it. Obviously, it is a big, lunky, chunky mount, and it goes on there, and it is like 90% of the weight of this can, but it is a good can. I highly recommend if you do want to go out and pick one up, go ahead. They're pretty cool. A lot of people like silencers. There's going to be a million people who are like, oh, there's a million better silencers. Look, I don't care. I'm not going to go out there and buy 76 cans. I'm probably going to get 2 and go from there. I have the Lahar 30 and maybe a Dead Air at some point, maybe Sierra 5. I don't know. I know a lot of people are also talking about those destroying themselves, but yeah, thank you to my buddy Chris for letting me shoot this, and thank you to Brownells for the Colt 11.5 that we were able to run today. We'll talk about this here in the future at some point, but I really like this can. It's pretty awesome.